Okay, hello. Now I'm going to cough.
Oh, coffee.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the believers of all ages. We're playing a Christian role-playing game because we Christians gotta play a role-playing game when I rant. We can play a cool, awesome role-playing game.
Yeah.
Where Christians do actual Christian things called evangelism. Okay. So we're right in the middle. You guys, not me. You guys are right in the middle of it or something. You guys want to explain to Jerry anything?
No, Flint.
Flint. No. Yeah. Well, technically, we have to metagame and explain to Jerry what's going on with
Jerry,
Flint.
so
Yeah.
Jerry would convey it to Flint.
So I'll let you guys see. I'll let you guys see if you can remember.
Now, why am I
It's been
on
3
the ship
weeks.
with Tempe? I'm on the ship with Tempe. Manderbroth, can you tell me why I'm on the ship with
You can put yourself where you want.
Yeah, I don't. You just didn't have a place to claim as we were settling in the ship.
That's okay. I see that you're having breakfast at the chapel. So
No, I'm not having breakfast. I'm studying the word of the Lord. Thank you.
you don't eat crackers while you're doing that?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just
okay.
Quiet time, fasting, praying, and reading the word.
I see you fasting.
Mm-hmm. And then Hawthor, I watched the 10 minutes of the last episode, and
I don't see Hawthor.
Hawthor is at the brig.
I see. Is he over here?
He's on the controls.
Okay.
And I believe we were taking off to leave, and with something with the comm rolls, I think we ended up.
There he is.
They know where we are, and they're gonna come get us.
Yeah.
Who's gonna come?
Right, Hawthor?
I think Flint's.
Is somebody
his plotter.
Here.
Hey, somebody put Flint over there.
Flint's having in the bed bunker with a migraine or something.
I'm having a migraine. Okay.
Then he wakes up out of it.
My head hurts.
Greetings, Dell.
Oh, I gotta move the.
Can somebody bring me a pill? My head hurts. Tempe, bring me a pill.
Sorry, I'm doing the cameras real quick.
Okay.
Everything gets changed.
What's up, John?
Yeah, hello.
How was that bus ride?
This time I did not get the bus this time around.
Oh, did you ride your Segway?
Don't have a Segway around here.
Oh, bummer. We could buy you one.
Can we?
My mother just happened to have the day off, so I asked her for a ride.
Oh, that's cool. Moms are like that. Yeah, they are.
Yes, they indeed are.
Indeed.
My mom's not like that. You walk, Granny. You walk.
Well, where I'm from, we roll horses, so there's no problem about buses.
Hey, Dell, you want to recall to Mr. Flint, because he had a migraine, what was going on? I think I kind of recapped it, but you maybe remember better than I do.
Yeah, I don't know why I have a migraine.
That's what you said before.
Maybe you drank too much.
Whoa.
Where did I drink? Was that in a dream?
Coffee? Too much coffee.
Oh, coffee probably did it to me.
Yeah. Too much caffeine, goes right to the head.
Yep.
Well, then in that case, he's going to need the equivalent, this campaign's equivalent to Gatorade.
Okay, fill me up, because I got to get ready for our adventure.
It's called Angel Aid.
Oh,
okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, I got
Dad
that.
joke. All right.
Really bad joke, but we'll keep it in.
Okay, so.
Heck, I can make that myself.
All right, you guys got some stuff you took from the planet, or no, from the platform?
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember that stuff.
Oh, you even got this guy here.
Wasn't I
The,
shooting away at
the med
people
lab.
and wasn't I shooting and getting
Painted
people?
all red from the red cult. Yeah, there was a bunch of shooting going on or something.
Yeah, while I'm dreaming and having my migraine, I'm dreaming shooting.
It was 3 weeks ago, so we're all having a tough time. And it's funny, I watched it 2 weeks ago from prepping for this session, and we missed it. And I was going to watch it today again, but I forgot.
When you say we have a rough time, that was because guys were almost being killed?
I was just hoping that was what happened. I can't remember.
Well, it was close.
All right.
Two of our members were really close to being annihilated.
All right, let's start this session right, kind of this fresh thing. The Nexus plotter has detected you guys from far off and is zooming in like a UFO kind of movement towards you. You know, and you guys got to decide what you're going to do.
Is that a red cult's the guy kind of thing?
No, the Dreadbots.
Dreadbots.
The Dreadbots?
It's their scout ship, basically.
Oh,
and you took care of 3 of their Dreadbots. You have 1 on your ship.
Well, I tell you,
dead or
I
whatever.
think those are from the surface, those 2 bots there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actually supposed to be there because we actually gave them to the Togas.
No. These are the 2 you got off the platform when you fought the 3 that were there.
Okay.
Yeah, we just
It's the
got
same
them.
type.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just the same type. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
So,
Yes, which I will be dismantling when we get to a safe space. And right now
Perfect.
we're not in a safe space.
perfect.
Very
Dal.
good.
If somebody will wake me up, get me going, I'll go get on the lasers and shoot at that wonderful Dreadbot.
Well, you hear the
I don't
klaxons
think we
going
can see
off or
yet.
whatever.
Do we have an FTL drive?
Dill,
No.
can you take your comms and
That's not creation science accurate.
about how far away the Nexus
Oh no,
plotter
that's
is?
not.
I can certainly try on that.
Can I? Do we? I don't see. Do we have? Yeah, we have a laser in the back. Can we move our shuttle over so I can get to that laser in the back and wake up? Right there.
You can move wherever you want. There's a rocket launcher in the back which you can use, or
That's where I was going.
missile launcher,
Am
or
I
the
okay? Migraine,
laser.
migraine's okay.
Yeah. I'm just joking about that. You have a light laser here and a heavy laser over here, and a missile and/or rocket launcher. over
So
here.
this is the heavy one in the front, and the light is in the back.
Light is here.
Where's the heavy? What's in the back? Rocket launcher?
Yeah. It's
That's
in the-
more powerful than the laser.
Well, I mean, you only have so many of them.
Okay, well I'm gonna go here. I would try to stand up, but I don't know how to do that.
You have 4 missiles and 7 rockets left.
Well, I'm getting the rockets
Clint,
ready.
I would actually once Dell's finished up with the comms, I would actually recommend him going to the rockets because that's a tech thing, and he is our tech guy.
Oh, I didn't know he was like good at aiming. I thought he was good at brains.
Well, it takes brains to operate those things and to
The launchers, yeah.
Are you saying I don't have any brains?
No, you're just skilled or better off in. I think you're good with light lasers, right? You have a light laser bonus,
Hang on.
and then we could actually put Tempe on the heavy laser because I think he's got.
I have a
bonus.
laser rifle and a laser gun, but
Skill.
Go to the bottom of your sheet. Do you have a skill for light lasers?
nope.
Oh, I thought you did.
I have a heavy light source, but that's different.
No.
I know. No, I
Well,
do.
you like lasers. Yeah, if you want to go to the light lasers, which is over here. See
You
my
don't want
black-
me on the heavy laser?
I think we should put Tempe on the heavy laser. Tempe's.
Man, you're demoting me all the way. Okay, I'll go.
I want us to survive.
Who's the one that kept shooting people down? Hello.
All right,
Right,
I'm
I
gonna.
want you-
While you guys are all figuring that, I'm gonna do a roll. I do want a roll from Dale, and for comlinks, and because there's like constant, jamming, censoring going on between you and that ship as they're trying to triangulate on you.
Can you move it
make a
closer in the
chase.
middle? I can't see well. It's not in the middle.
Like this?
Way to
Nice,
go,
23.
Del.
23.
There you go, Dell. You're good.
All right, let me roll my secret little roll.
Boogie boogie's not gonna work.
I'm gonna make this one private, just so I can pretend roll.
Hear that snickering?
Did you hear that through the comms?
Comms, not. Am I doing this right?
I love the timpani drums.
For comms, you add your tech, right, Dale?
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Yeah. Got question mark.
You rolled a question mark?
what? Yeah.
Oh, you
By the
privately...
look of my face, I hope you can see what I rolled. Okay, Dale, what do you do?
What do I do? What do you mean
Sorry,
by
with the
that?
comlinks, what results do you want out of it?
If anything, I want to try and penalize that Nexus Scouter or that Dreadbot Nexus.
Okay, so you get a D12. You can split it up. You can add it. You can add it to the pilot roll. You can add it to the next roll I do for them. The Nexus plotter.
Well, giving them a negative D12 has really helped out
Okay.
against all enemies that we've come across.
Okay. So. Okay, you're gonna give that to him. Pilot. Sorry, man, I'm going blank here. I guess I need to warm up again. Pilot, roll your handling to see if you can get the heck out of there. If you beat the Nexus plotter, you may actually get so far enough away that it can't make chase. And I'll make the minus D12 penalty on the handling of the Nexus plotter. So Pilot, you can start your engines, or actually you did start your engines.
Okay.
You can, you're trying to get the heck out of there as fast as you can to get away from this Nexus plotter, as he's being jammed by Dale on comlinks. All right.
So you want me to roll a piloting?
Roll your handling. Plus your 16. Okay. Let me roll its. And your handling, the actual number I want is, what is your ship's handling? It's a
12.
12. So you basically rolled a 4 above that, so a D4. All right. So let me roll its. Its handling. The ship it's on is really fast. You can tell by the way it moves.
Is it not a negative D12 right now?
Yeah. That's gonna be part of this roll.
Okay.
But it has a much better handling than your 14, just so you know. Okay. Because it's like this weird alien cyber techie. Not alien. All right, let me D6. I guess I'll let you see this roll. I gotta put the minus D12 in there. As it tries to come at you, even with, and it's being jammed, basically, you're jamming it. But it's really fast.
Well, we could do a fast jam.
Ooh.
17. Wow. Okay, so
minus D12.
But its handling by the way is an 8. So 17 above an 8 is what? 9? D8. No. Am I doing that right? 9, right?
Yes, 9 if you're considering math.
All right. Thank you. Wow, I rolled a 1. So roll yours. Yours is a D4, Hother. Roll your D4 result.
I hope he gets a 20 out of it.
3. Dang. Okay. All right. I think you're going to get away.
Way to go, Hother.
All right.
I think you get away. It's zipping along, looking around. It knows it spots you, but you fly off into the dark, into the void.
Man, you're the man. You're the man.
All right, good.
Which I was not expecting.
That was awful.
So, I was not expecting that roll. So what I did was, obviously, they did comlinks, and I failed at the other guy, by the way. And then, you did your comlinks, and you were obviously able to penalize him, and he wasn't able to do anything to you. So then I rolled handling. And basically, the handling result was you got a D4, and I got a D8, because my handling was much better. So, even though I rolled kind of a similar number with the minus D12 from the comlinks, but then I rolled a 1 on that. So. And he was far enough away that you could get away with one turn. I was hoping this would turn into a couple of ranges as he was slowly getting closer and closer. But that's not the case. Now, you all can choose to stick around and let it get closer.
No.
I'm ready for a battle.
I mean, okay, so you guys can tell by the trajectory of the Nexus plotter that it's going in the wrong direction. Like your previous direction, as you turned off into the void of darkness, and you're
let's go behind them and take them by surprise and wipe them out.
Is this direction like away from the planet, away from like the Christian platform and all that? A whole different direction?
I mean,
Yeah, I was thinking about doing like a zigzag thing, like to keep them off course.
well, I wouldn't say it's not going in that direction, but it's certainly going within the same orbit of this planet, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. Because we're in the.
So they're still out there.
Yeah. So they're still out there
So
around this planet.
keep his comms alert.
But you
Yeah.
guys can go back. You guys can go wherever you want at this point. You can go back to the church or whatever you want to do.
I think maybe we go back to the church and kind of finish up,
Yeah.
tidy up our loose ends, and maybe it's time to move on.
I'm going back to have another migraine.
Well, we could, and then also find out, maybe once we get back to the church, Dell can run comms to see if they're even on to the location of the church, because it is in that, isn't it? It's in the cloud layer, right? So it's hard for them to locate.
Correct.
Yeah.
So even though that we didn't destroy them, I think there's a good chance that the church may just be safe, that they're just kind of back to the way it was. But now we're minus a witch and all that red cult stuff.
Well, just to remind you, they have a transport similar to yours, but not as good.
Not as good. Okay.
What's that? The red cult?
No, your church does.
The church does. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Yeah. But I was saying, like, the Nexus plotter wouldn't be able to find the church it wouldn't be like an easy find for them.
The church,
Because it's in that cloud layer.
the church, yes, but their ship that they want to move around the planet in, no. I mean, it'd be easy for them to find that.
Yeah.
So, have we basically destroyed almost everything in the Dreadbolts except this particular vehicle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that you are aware of in the
Yeah.
sector or the orbiting of this planet that you're aware of, anyway.
Okay.
Except for this plotter. It's called a Nexus plotter.
Okay, that's fine.
So I think the church, gentlemen.
Sure.
Yep.
All right.
Author?
All right.
So Halter flies back down into the planet's orbit, away from this plotter. And Dale, you can see it on your little thing, and you're like kind of joyously seeing the little blip on it, as it zigzags off from you in a different direction.
To which I snicker.
Okay, wow. Well, that was my 2 hours. Okay, see you guys. See you next week.
Well, I've moved over here to the chapel to play a little basketball.
Yeah, you.
There's
You
a
mind? I'm
basketball
trying to
goal
study
there.
here, and all I hear is this bouncing ball.
Well, no, there's a basketball goal in there, and I thought we'd just reduce stress.
Let me bring
So
over
we're
some other stuff that you guys.
Wow,
got.
look at us! I'm here again.
Okay, Mando, you complain about me smoking, which is a legitimate concern. Then you complain about Flint doing basketball, which is actually quite healthy.
Thank you,
Study.
thank you.
Should I not be studying? My bad. I shouldn't be studying.
All right, I'm gonna bring you guys.
Yeah.
What? You can't study when there's noise going on.
No, I need to be quiet.
These floating
Get
up.
some earplugs.
Okay.
Can you fabricate me some?
So, Dell,
Stuff some cotton in your ears.
Dell, are you going to work on these particular objects that we have back here by our transport?
Well,
While
yeah,
we
I'm
go
good.
and talk to Pastor
Pastor Scott.
Scott.
absolutely. I need the salvage and the tech.
Perfect.
Besides, who else is gonna make powered armor for Mando, and who else is going to upgrade Halter's?
I could
Power
try to help you, but that's not in my
Wheelhouse.
that I remembered. I didn't study that in Marine school, but I could try.
Well, you didn't quite have the creativity to be an engineer, and that's
I could hold a torch.
which does have its uses.
All right. Are we officially back on the platform?
Well,
Yes,
I see
back at the
myself
church.
as
I'm sorry. I'm looking for.
Where's
Ugh.
Pastor Scott? I'm searching
I'm
for
trying
his
to find
hands.
him
I wanna
too. I'm
shake it.
right up. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I
No.
found Pastor Scott.
Nope. I'm looking for him.
I'm right next to Pastor Scott,
I
I
see
think,
Dell.
and his wife Becky.
You're next there.
Yeah, Becky and Scott.
Oh, then I'm next to him. See?
Yeah. I do
Okay.
the old handshake.
Oh, that
Pastor
handshake.
Scott.
I just did a high five.
Oh, okay. You're more hip than I am.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so you see the pastor and his wife. They're busy doing busy ministering.
Ministry.
The ship is docked up above.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
further outside of orbit, rather.
And is
safely.
Tempe in control of that?
I'm sorry?
Tempe is in control of that, correct?
Oh, your ship. Yeah.
Security mode.
Yeah, your ship.
Oh, we're talking about another ship?
Yeah, I was talking about their ship. They have a ship as well.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Okay, so you see the pastor and them, you can approach them, whatever you want to do. Oh, you all get one glory point, right, for showing up?
Jerry's put that in.
Did you say we get a glory point for showing up?
Oh
Yes.
For
yeah.
showing up. because that's all you did so far.
So we just showed up.
Make sure you
No.
add it to your total running glory points
Yep,
and
yep.
your unspent glory points.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm changing it. I know how to do that.
I'm not really keeping up with it here.
I am. That means over here is a 14.
And me and Hawther, we should be the same. I'm at a 21.
I'm at a 21 too.
Okay,
I'm at
very
a
good.
14. You guys have had a lot more exploration than I did.
Yep,
That's
yep.
okay. That happens to
Four-
Marines.
14 and 2, Jerry?
14. Oh, I'll take 2. Yeah, I thought it was 1, but I'll take 2. Sure.
No, I don't know.
I was
I'm trying
at
to-
0 just when I started tonight. But if
Okay,
you wanna-
14 and 1. Okay.
Well, I thought you'd be nice to me.
Nope.
Okay, 1 again. Okay, I'm at 14-1.
Hawther, you're at what?
21-4.
Okay, I'm just typing it in up here for my own sake.
Shall we use our glory punts now?
And John, what are you at?
We're at the church,
12-2, 13-3, or
Let me see.
it says 12-2 on my thing here.
Yep, 12-2.
So 13-3 then?
Nope, 12-2.
Oh, you just said it. Okay.
Yeah, I just edited it. I was originally at 11-1.
Okay. And sorry, Mandervar, you're at what? 21-3. Okay.
21-3. Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. All right. So yeah, there's the pastor. He's there, and he's like, "Oh, it's good to see you all." Did he know? He knew you went to the platform, I guess, right?
Yeah.
To deal with.
There were dreadbots on the old witches platform.
Dreadbots. Oh, the locals
Yes,
have been
there was-
telling us about those.
Yes, there was 3 of them. We were able to dispatch them.
We brought a couple of the dead ones with us.
Well, one of
Well,
them.
disabled.
I think Dell wanted to keep them though. I don't think we were donating them. Were we, Dell? I
Oh.
don't.
I don't. Oh, go ahead, Dell.
We're keeping the Dreadbots. I need.
I thought so.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Good idea. Now the pastor knows what we got.
Wait, Hawther, put them back on the shuttle so they don't see them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're free to look, but I'm keeping them.
I've heard that the those things are considered quite precious by the factions out here. The traders, those are rare and dangerous, obviously. But I heard that
They're dangerous.
the
Yeah, it took
technology in them is quite valuable to a lot of traders
Okay.
that come through. But they're practically impossible to get unless you, I guess, get in a big gunfight with them.
Or hammer fight.
Yes, and I also know that the traders or smugglers or whoever they are, when they come through here, they bug out when they hear that there's a Nexus plotter floating around somewhere.
Speaking of the next,
That's definitely a
So
concern of mine.
Is there any information you can give us about the Nexus plotter?
yeah, please.
Well, that the locals have mentioned that the Red Cult used to go to a smuggling platform that would come through a ship, but it would always bug out if the Nexus plotter was.
So even
Detected.
even the Red Cults didn't like the Nexus plotter. They didn't like dreadbots.
They would try to avoid them.
Is there something on the Nexus plotter that is very dangerous?
Dreadbots.
Well, Dreadbots, but hey, we can take
It's
care of it.
well, what they've been.
I mean, do
just
they have
know
like a
it's-
special weapon?
Well, it's just they just have a lot of high technology in them. Superior
Is there
technology.
any way we can find out about that technology?
I guess by
Is there
Having one,
any
I don't know.
information to how many dreadbots usually reside inside a Nexus plotter?
the smugglers might know that. I'm not really sure.
I
Obviously
don't
we
know if
have
you heard through the grapevine or anything.
well, we have the
Yeah,
Togas here, but they're obviously not the ones privy to all that information about the smugglers. Although the red cult, they were red cults. Who would really know is that witch who we've been having a lot of difficulty with.
Well, let's go talk to
Have you given her the antidote yet? I mean, or do I need to hit her with my hammer a few times?
Well, she
Right.
has. We have. She has definitely come down from the withdrawals.
Mhm.
She has been
She's
part of it.
still-
We will not administer what she's been asking for.
Well, of course not. Thank you. Shall we go talk to her?
She's quite dangerous and deceptive.
But she's chained up, correct?
She's in a
Is she like a cell or just like
How
a
is
like
she
a
doing
A
lock?
cell.
Okay.
Yeah, we've sort of put together a cell for them.
Well,
We
if
have
she-
one if you need it.
how's she dangerous.
We have human cages in the ship.
I'm just thinking, who else can we ask but the witch?
She's contained.
We
And
you wanna talk
comfortable.
to the witch?
But
Maybe
also,
Dell could use some type of technology and get to her.
Maybe I
mind.
could preach to her.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
well, we're kind of waiting until she kind of calms down from all the
We've been gone a long time. She's not calmed down yet.
physiological issues she has. But if you want to attempt to I guess interrogate her, we'll allow it for a bit.
Well, that's just what I'm thinking. What do you think, Mandelbrot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to talk to her. I mean, the worst case, we get nothing out of her, then we're,
that's
best
what I'm
case,
thinking
need more
because she
information.
seems to be the only one that knows anything that we can get information from. That's just my thought.
Hawthor, Dell, any thoughts?
I got nothing.
Thank you, sir.
What do you think, Dell?
Well, if she hasn't yet come down from those trials, then it's clear that the addiction runs quite deep.
Yeah.
But I
Sure, she
think
was a-
Mandelbrot might have the gift of exorcism. Does he?
No.
Oh, you
Exorcism
don't?
does
Spend a
Barely
glory-
a chaplain.
Get a glory point, and you can do that.
I am
got
pretty
three.
sure exorcism does not quite work like that.
Really?
Actually,
What about a hammer?
Could she
Would that
be
work?
out of character? Can she be rebuked? I do have a rebuke blessing. Was that something that would work in that kind of setting? No, right now it's kind of silly.
Rebuke
now that I think about it.
blessing. Yeah. Oh, a blessing. Yeah, I get. Yeah, you said it right. Rebuke. Yeah, she'd have to be like angry, yelling and screaming at you, and then you could rebuke her.
But
Yeah.
She's pacified now, correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just
Find
wondering,
out.
it takes so long to get that stuff out of her if we've been gone a long time.
Well, we don't know how long.
That long.
Well, we've been.
Listen, Flint, just because
we're
we've been
gone.
gone for
Hey,
3 weeks
hey,
doesn't mean that's 3 weeks game time.
It's a couple days, so yeah, she's still probably. Well, somebody rolled their intelligence and can get a guesstimate.
I
Okay,
can
let's
probably
see
do
what
that.
mine is.
It's a 12. Be the 12.
Yeah,
Their
Flint
intellect.
can do that.
My intelligence is our intellect, correct?
Yep.
I'm
Okay,
a -1.
anybody-
I should
One
roll.
person roll. Not everybody.
Anybody have it higher than 2? I have a 2.
I got +2 myself.
Well, why don't you do it? Because you're a good roller there, Dell.
You sure?
Well, you rolled pretty well a while ago. I mean, I could roll. It's up to you guys. You take a vote.
Yeah, Dell.
All right.
Can I bless him? We want to pray.
19. Add your drug rehab skill to it.
I don't have that.
your sobered up skill. Yeah. So you okay? So it's been a few days, and she's certainly sober at this point, but she's probably very weak.
That's the best time to get him.
Yeah, weak in her mind.
Let's bring some food for her.
Okay.
You know, the whole kindness thing.
Plenty of that. Very good. Good idea.
Give some rations with us. Or maybe
Do we
figure out
wanna give
what
her-
her favorite dish is, and we can make
Well,
her
you-
favorite dish.
Right,
Maybe
or
not.
you could, wait till lunch to get it to come to her, go to her, or dinner or whatever, and bring
Yeah.
the food and.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Like bring her some type of thing that would give her strength. Wonderful.
I'd like to
idea.
say we could make something good in the kitchen, but when we have not been able to. However, if you feel free to try if you want.
Well, I used to be a
Let's have a cooking skill, I don't think.
Has food been running low?
No, just the quality
food.
has not been.
Yeah, the quality is good.
It's just been MREs basically.
I wonder if there's anything growing around here.
It's a frozen planet.
Well, but they might have like a little greenhouse.
Oh, they have a fungus growths everywhere. That they
Well, fungus might work.
like
Why don't we
dirty
go ask
fungus
her?
type stuff,
You could get the wonderful
fungal
mushroom.
stuff.
Why don't we take requests?
I would not suggest mushrooms, my guy.
Something tells me Dell talks from experience.
That's exactly what she needs. All right, what are you guys doing?
All right. Why don't we just go? It's before dinner time or whatever, and see if maybe we can see if there's a special request that we could fulfill for her to kind of soften her heart to us.
Well, I think if we take
Okay.
a little candy bar, that would help too.
Say that
That's
again,
long.
Flint. I missed that.
Take a little bar, like a health bar with her. At least that's some kind of food we could take with.
Some Angel Aid. We'll bring some Angel Aid.
That'll work. Let's take that.
So long as it isn't the blood red drug, of course.
Well, of course not, Dell.
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, someone take off. If you have a ration, take it off, or I'll take it off of the ship.
Okay, I'll see if I have a ration. No, I don't think so. No rations here. Would a riot shield help? Would she eat that?
I'll take it off the ship.
Okay, take it off the ship. Because I agree. Let's give her food.
It's just like you're scrounging around in your ration supplies and find whatever it is, health bar or whatever. So yeah, she's in a little room in one corner, and Mandiver, you go.
And where,
And it's a
I
small
walk in.
space, so
I'm looking for the room. Where is she?
Is there like a
Just over
stool
here.
or anything
Oh,
outside?
over there. Okay, got
her
it.
cell?
she could technically I'd probably have her like way over in this corner, but we'll just say she's like over here somewhere. But whatever, you go to wherever
Is she
she is.
short?
Okay.
She's short, diminutive, like
She's
the other one,
diminutive,
like
yeah.
Focus? Okay.
Uh-huh.
When I walk in, I take my hammer, I lean it against the wall near the door where I walked in, and I walk up and I kneel to her, and I say, "How you doing? How are things going in here?"
Okay.
That was a nice introduction.
Roll that. Is that a performance or an aggression type thing? Like social or aggressive?
I mean, I don't. Being that he laid his hammer down to kind of show that he's being more,
Right.
genuine.
I think it's social.
So roll your social.
It's a social, even though it's really bad. My society's -2.
Roll your social.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah, totally.
Actually,
It's
not
better than
right.
mushrooms.
5. Still on aggression. I should just go the aggressive route because I.
This is her. Oh wow! I rolled a
she got
nat
that
roll.
one. Oh. Yes.
That's my little. Oh man! I rolled a nat 1. That
Yo,
was
can
her
you-
Work. It somehow worked out.
Yeah. And we didn't
NPC
get to
sorceress.
pray about it.
Oh man! Dang.
Boy, I guess we should.
Yeah, she was. That was her. She looks at you. You haven't.
Sorry, guys.
I need drugs. I need.
I have to.
I
I
need
have to
to.
go back to
Please
Sorry.
give me
I
something.
gotta go back over here and help Dell at the shuttle.
I'm not going to be able to give you
Okay.
any drugs.
Anything. Tell.
We want you to be
Sneaking
free
something.
from the dependency of that.
I'll give you anything. Just give me something, and I'll tell them whatever they want to know.
Is there any favorite food you want? Dinner's coming up soon. Maybe I can make something special for you.
Did you take my lab, the red shrine, where I make my red juices?
That's not something I'm willing to discuss with you right now.
I'll do anything if you can give me that.
I'm not willing to discuss that with you. What do you want for dinner?
The juice.
The juice.
The juice.
You know, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be juicing anymore.
It is the power.
No, my
What?
Jesus Christ is the real power.
I'm having a
Put it-
migraine. I'll
put
be
this-
right back. I'll see you. I have to
Oh, you
go.
gotta go. Yeah. All right. See you.
I'm having a migraine, so.
See you, Jerry.
You want to fix the screens for a second?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll try to. Just if you could put it in the juice, then I'll tell you whatever your masters want to know.
I'm not going to have no juice to give you. I'm pretty sure we've destroyed all of that. We didn't leave any of that around. How has everybody been treating you here since we've been gone and dropped you off?
Oh, they have been fine.
You're
But
fine.
keeping me here.
So is there anything you want for dinner? Something special? My friend Hawther's a great cook.
Damn.
That was kind of a slight lie, but you know.
Just the juice, please.
You're not getting the juice.
And
You like power?
yes.
You like power? I have a real power for you. The power of Jesus Christ.
Who's
That
this?
can free you from the juice. That is
What
my
power
God,
is
my
this? What juice
Savior.
is this you speak of?
It's not a juice. It is the Son of our God.
So you
See, our
are
God.
you a sorcerer too then?
No, I am no sorcerer. I am just a humble servant of the Lord Jesus Christ. See, God sent his Son to the earth where we all originate from. We're all originally from earth. And God,
Earth?
yes, we are from earth.
I never heard of this.
Many years ago, your ancestors came from earth, but those atheists, they took you out here and mutated on your ancestors and made you into what you are today. But me and you, we used to be the same.
Oh, by the way, you guys are not totally supposed to give up Earth. You're supposed to expect.
Oh, no, no, I never
just
said
saying.
earth. I never said earth.
Only because no, you guys know that because it's no big deal. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just because yeah.
But anyway, I got sidetracked. So
Yeah, no
God
worries.
sent his son Jesus to die for us, for our sins, so that we could be free. Do you want to be free?
Free from what? Free.
Free from our sins, free from our anger, our depression,
sin?
our anxiety. Sin is anytime we miss the mark, when we miss what we're supposed to do.
Well, I've definitely missed the mark today.
We all have, sister. Every one of us. That's why we need Jesus, because we can't do it ourselves.
Okay, roll your preach on her.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna roll her a little resistance. Yeah, just roll. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Let me just double check what I got. My preach is actually. Can I roll my D4 first for my faith points? For my day faith points?
Sure.
It's a 1. So then I have 3 faith points for the day. So for the day, so it's 3 total. And so I currently have my preach is a D10. Can I take one of my faith points to put it? No, wait. Does that work? Is that right? To take one of my faith points, put it on top of my preach to make it a D12?
No, because your preach is a skill, right?
Oh.
Not a blessing.
Yeah, it's a skill. I didn't know if. Okay. Well, anyway.
You,
So,
I
did it, but
what's your blessing? It's just glory right now, right?
glory and rebuke.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're not rebuking her.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
you
do
don't
a
have
D10,
any for that. But
D10. So my spirit.
you can add. I don't know if you have any inspired die. You can add that to it. But
Okay. I'll just be sure everything. Okay. +2. And I have a D8 right now, so I'll make that a D6 inspired die to take my D10 to D12. Sorry, I'm taking too long.
right.
D12, D20, +2. 28.
Ooh. Okay. So she's trying to resist whatever you're saying there. She's trying to, fight it, and she has her own magic points too. So she's gonna. You can see she's starting to get her face is getting demonic. She's adding a rage to herself. So I'm gonna see her try to resist the sense of peace and humility, I don't know what it is. Servitude, humility, and servitude that you're offering her or showing her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to try to resist that. But I'm going to give her a penalty of -D6 because of her condition.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to beat a 28.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to give her 4, 5, 6, 7. She has 7 power points right now. But I'm going to have her do 3, so that's a D8 of rage. So she's trying to make herself angry. All right. Here I go.
Ooh.
17. All right. She's trying to get angry at you, but she's she starts crying and she's emotional. And what was the last thing you said to her? You want to get her some food? And
Yeah, I wanted to offer her, make her a special meal.
all right, so she's crying and covering herself. And she doesn't know what it is that she feels right now, but she knows she's a sinner. But she doesn't know the rest of what you're talking about. She just knows something about her is wrong, evil.
Yeah.
Self-awareness is coming to her. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I guess ask her one more time. Is there anything special that we can make for you for dinner?
She nods no.
No. Would you like some time alone? Some quiet time?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, we'll come back in a little while, and then we could talk some more if you'd like.
She doesn't say no.
Okay.
As she cries or sobs.
She cries. Well, you have a blessed evening, and we'll see you in a little bit. I leave. It'll let me. There we go. I go over to Pastor Scott and Becky.
Well, how did it go in there? Did she attack you or try to?
No, she's actually in there weeping right now. I believe I shared a little bit of the gospel with her, and I believe her heart is being changed slowly. I'm not, making any super promises right now, but I think the Lord is working on her.
It's you think it's tough with no framework to work with here in off world, but we gotta believe in the Lord that He'll change their hearts and minds.
Absolutely.
From my past experience, I have to say that's rather impressive.
Yeah. One of the greatest miracles that we see our Lord do today is make a new creation. With the indwelling of the Holy Spirit, He could take a complete rebel sinner and make them a God-loving, God-fearing individual. It's a beautiful thing.
Talking some sense into her.
Yeah. Just sharing some truth, brother. Just sharing some truth.
In my experience, not many people are willing to hear the truth.
But when the Lord starts tugging on your heart and that truth is presented, the Lord will soften your heart to it and open you up to it. It's in the Lord's timing. It's not ours.
In my personal experience, I've actually had people's hearts actually hardened.
Yeah. Just wasn't their time yet. But don't get discouraged, brother, because you were sowing some seeds. The good word says some people sow some seeds, some people water, but God will bring the harvest.
If you don't mind me, I'll be added to the maintenance room. Still got to deal with those dread bots.
Yes, sir.
All right, where's the maintenance room in here?
Oh,
I think we have it on our main spaceship.
yeah.
I don't know if there's one on the platform.
Yeah, you realize, or at this point that your ship's workshop is better than this. It's still a Toga platform, or no, this is an ex-Red Cult platform. So everything here is pretty, pagany, junky, dirty, and they're still trying to clean everything up, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Plus, you actually you spent some time in our workshop and set it up for your liking.
Yeah, your Sharon sword's going to be the best.
Yeah.
I think the stats on it are. You have a workshop plus D4. So the workshop itself gives you a plus D4 to whatever you do.
So that means with my utility wrench, that brings it up to D6.
Great.
And then you light a cigar, you got a D8. Sorry.
It might. It sounds cool.
It's your turn.
I still don't know what the machine tools do, to be honest.
They give you like a D4, which I thought, but you have a. What would give you? Do you have a wrench?
Utility wrench.
That's part of the machine tools, I would think. Or did something special? Utility wrench.
So utility wrench
Machine
is in the
tools.
weapons, and machine tools is in heavy number 2.
Oh, see right there, burden, machine tools. It's just the utility wrench is just part of the machine tools, and that's the plus D4. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same item. But machine tools is like, all the little other like extra little things in there as well.
All right. Well, in that case, as soon as I get into the maintenance room on the ship, I'll just light up another cigar. It's probably been like 5 hours since my last one, so just light it up.
I'm gonna stay on the platform so I can get away from that smoke.
Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you all have a glory point, right, to use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have tree, and I've been
Wait.
fighting in my head to get. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I wanted. I don't think I ordered you guys glory points when you were fighting and beating the
The dreadbots.
Dreadbots. So that's probably another glory point right
Platform,
there.
right? Yeah.
I don't think I worded because at the end we ended with just you on the chase was on,
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
turned into an anticlimactic wah, wah, for me anyway.
Yeah.
But Pastor Scott's like we're definitely worried about that Nexus plotter. Still kind of
We're
roaming
worried
around
too.
the planet. I just want to say that outright. I don't
No,
want
I
to put
know,
you
I
in
know.
any danger, but
I'm with you, Pastor Scott. I am working with the witch right now, and if I can
Oh.
get more information about the Nexus plotter from her, when it's dinner time,
well, let's see
don't
if,
bother sending anybody in there. I'll hand deliver her dinner for her.
let's see if we
Let me know
can
when it's ready.
let's see if we can get a good meal going.
Let's get some
Right.
nice. We got some turkey legs and some gravy, some
Yeah,
taters.
we can unfreeze that from the just add water components.
Yeah, the hydrate food.
Boy, we don't have anybody that can cook, though. I'll tell you that much. That's one thing we forgot to request bringing in missionaries and ministers.
And while Pastor Scott is doing that, I'm gonna spend my 4 glory points. I'm gonna spend 3 of them to unlock my 3rd blessing to be blessing.
Okay.
That
Right,
make- yeah.
someone's turning into a preacher.
Shh, don't say anything. And then my 4th one, I'm gonna go up a rank from D4 to D6 for my faith points. Right? Is that?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So, how much does it cost to raise it from a attribute from 0 to 1? Is it
One.
1?
Yeah.
1. All right, I'm gonna raise my technology up to 1.
Okay.
And then with the next 3, I want to spend on my skills. 1 point in piloting, 1 point in salvaging, and 1 point in comms. So that would be a D12, D6, D6.
Maybe just a slight suggestion. Maybe the one you were gonna put in comms, just leave that
Yeah.
for Halter, and maybe put another one on top of your piloting.
I can't go any higher than 12.
Oh, I didn't hear you at 12. What was the other one?
Salvaging and comms.
I mean, Dell's pretty much been handling the comms, so I hate to see you waste a glory point with something that someone else is already doing really well.
All right, so salvaging D8.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or you can add a whole new skill.
Yeah,
That's true. I was looking at what
You-
was the skill there?
You can another thing you could do. You can actually fire if you lock, say, one of the guns to your piloting. You could fire one of the guns as well. It'd have to be locked to your, during one combat. Because then you can add, when you do piloting, you can then add your bonus to yourself if you want to fire.
So I'm a little
Well, you don't
confused.
have to do that, but I'm just saying, don't exclude yourself from shooting and stuff like that.
All right.
and I just had a thought. I did pick my hammer up as I left the room. I just want to let that be known there. I just thought about it.
She just escaped. Somehow, she was able to bash the door down. We don't know how, with something, and she got out of there. Now she started a whole cult on the other side of the platform. We're in trouble.
No, I brought it with me. Didn't get a chance to say it.
Can I do a skill? I call it electronic bypass. It's like picking electronic locks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure. E bypass or electronic. Sure. Why not? Sounds cool to me. That would be a tech
I mean,
roll.
well,
Your
I
tech
may
trait.
as well try and
Just,
get
he
to
bumped his tech up,
salvaging.
so that's good timing.
So what'd you say, John?
I may as well get to salvaging those dreadbots.
Okay. Did you want to spend your glory points? You got any? Or you want
I'm saving by now for something else.
to? All right. All right. So we got two. Let's move them over there for the fun of it. Oh, what about the med lab, folks? They're. Sorry. You know what? Let's go with
That was
John
a
next,
church-
and then remind me about the med lab, please.
Okay.
Afterwards. All right. So John, you're back up there. You got tempo. If I may be of service, let me know. You can switch his. He can do low maintenance tech. He has a tech 5 plus D6 low tech repairs. So you know he may not be of much assistance, but
You know anything about salvaging stuff?
that is not in my programming.
Well, then I appreciate the offer. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this on my own.
Understood.
All right, lighting up a cigar, and then I'm just hitting it. As I recall, I believe that's going to be a D6 total. No, D8.
With the cigar. What you have
Yep, with the cigar.
Take that off.
Yep, down to 6 now.
Drug addict, cigar smoking.
Hey, better than smoking better than smoking blood red.
We don't smoke blood red. It's
You
the
can.
juice.
You can put it in a
Okay,
pipe.
Okay. Put that in your pipe and smoke it now.
Salvage is like what? Technology or what?
Depends on what
Yes,
you're
for
looking
this one. Yes, for this. Yes. Oh yeah, let me get to the technology chart. This will be fun. Or the salvage chart. But yeah, now you're gonna do the dreadbot first?
Yep.
Let's do the big one first. Yeah, the other one will be easier, but less.
All right.
Less. You know, it's man made as opposed to the
fair
dreadbot. Or roll your intel. Let's see if you know much about the dreadbots based on what you've heard and gathered, and even your lessons back at home.
Okay, so for this, I'd be rolling D20 plus 3.
Yeah, just your intellect, just like a history lesson.
All right.
Nice.
That was almost a 5.
21.
It's
Okay.
not-
What was that?
That was almost a 5.
Oh, the roll. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you know the dreadbots. You, based on what you guys have been given that long orientation of the galaxy that you Christians kind of know about, based off of the interrogations they did many years ago on the invading force that occurred. So the dreadbots are made by the engineers long ago, and they created AIs supposedly that started self-replicating and making these dreadbots, and there are now a terror throughout the known galaxy. And no one knows what their purposes are. The ones do this, some do this, some go do that. Generally violent though, not good to organics. And they self-replicate and make their own stuff. And so they may have a sense of human to them, but they have that artificial intelligence type processing.
They
But-
may have human behaviors. That does not make them human.
Yeah. Okay, so you start. You want to break this apart, reverse engineer it, dismantle it.
Yep.
Opening with tools. Okay, so roll your roll. So it is going to be D20 plus your D8.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. And the difficulty is going to be. You got to roll above this number, and based on how high above this number, that's your die rank result. So the regular die rank result is a 10, but this guy is a 16.
All right.
Gotta be to roll above a 16. Or 15. Okay.
So close.
So you're basically damaging it as you're trying to get it open. And I'm going to account for that too next. Okay. That's a fail. You're frustrated. this is a couple hours, trying to get this thing open. It's damaged. You can roll again later, but I'm kind of reducing down the potential stuff you're going to get out of it. But that'll be the next roll if you want to spend time doing that. But a few hours have passed. So because of that, anyone else doing anything? Oh, yeah, like the dinner thing, the Hawthor, what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anything to do.
You could try to break into the pastor's home with the electronic bypass and see if it works. In the pastor's bunk room.
No, I don't want to do that.
All right, so let's do the witch interrogation thing, Majigger.
Yeah. What does that do?
So they just have basic MRE or whatever kind of foods. They just didn't, sorry, you can look in the kitchen for anything, but this is all we have.
All right. I walk in. I assume there's like a little slot where I could like slide her.
No, you can just go in. I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't say she's chained up or anything, but she's certainly in a locked room.
Yeah.
But they don't really have they don't have an organized security system here, but they're doing the best they can.
Yeah. So I give it to her and I say, I'm sorry, I don't think I know your name.
Athassel. Athassel.
Athassel, that's a lovely name.
It's my witch name.
Do you have a non-witch name?
No. It's
Do you
all
have a
I've
name
known.
that maybe
All I've
your
known is
parents
this.
gave you?
I don't know my parents, or even if I had any.
Well, I'm sure you had some. You had to come from somewhere, right?
Oh, many must come from vats.
Bats.
Yes, grown in the factories.
Grown in factories. Huh. I don't think we knew that before. That was new information. Interesting.
The
So how's the
Empire
food?
needs many. The Empire needs many slaves, many workers. But we were all abandoned here on this planet.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be a slave anymore. My God sets people free from being slaves
How does he set
why-
people free?
because he loves them.
Where is this god of yours?
He's in the heavens.
Only the Empire and the Dreadbots and the fear is in heaven, in the space above.
God has allowed them to be around for a time, for a season, but he sent us out here to start putting this to an end and to put things back to the way it's supposed to be. He wants the galaxy to be full with peace and love and mercy and kindness. That's why he sent us out here.
I don't understand these.
I know. You've had a difficult life. I understand. But that's not the way that our creator intended it to be. I'm sorry.
I must learn more of this.
Yeah. How's your food? Well, does it taste good?
It's different.
Yeah.
Not good, but different.
Sometimes change can be good. Can be difficult at first, but change, after a while can be welcoming.
What will they do to me here? And to my members?
They're just going to care for you. And if you choose a life of peace, I'm sure you could just live among them peacefully with the rest of them and live a life all your own.
And what will you do what will happen to me and the others if the smugglers come? The pirates?
Well, we'll take care of them.
Or the Dreadbots?
The Dreadbots. We just went back to your platform, and there was 3 Dreadbots there, and we took care of them too.
We opened up our communication channel. They must have been able to find us from that.
Yeah, we know. We actually intercepted that signal. We were aware that they were coming.
me roll her knowledge real quick. Basic
Got
knowledge.
this guy Dell in the ship. He's awesome with the text.
Oh.
Ooh.
Darn it. That's bad for you. I don't know much about him.
Yeah. Because that was going to be my next question. What do you know about this Nexus plotter?
It always comes out of the darkness when it comes. And terrorizes a platform or two. That's all we know.
Yeah. Has anyone ever seen the inside of it? Do we know how many dreadbots it can contain?
I don't know any of this.
No.
People on this, the smugglers seem to always know those type of things.
The smugglers?
Yes. The ones that come and we trade with.
The traders. Yes, I've been hearing a lot about these traders.
They come into orbit, but they won't come if there's a Nexus plotter in the nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not a big fan of the Nexus plotter either. Not many of us are.
They're the off-worlders. They come from the other planets as well.
Yeah.
That is where they come to Flotsam because the Empire doesn't come around that much. So it's almost like the perfect place for them.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think they come here?
Well, to do their business without being watched.
So the dreadbots, the robots do business?
No.
Oh,
From the Empire and
okay.
their oppressive things.
Do you have any idea why the dreadbots would come here to terrorize? Do they ever give you some kind of motive? Or they just like
They
be
just
evil?
come to take
Take.
whatever they need or want.
Well, it's just being a man of flesh, it's hard for me to wrap my head around what could a dreadbot need from the people of Flotsam? What could they want from them?
Usually they just take any sort of technologies that they have.
Okay. It make technology so they can keep building their own army, repairing themselves, advancing themselves, probably.
They're Yes, and did you not know about the Great War here against the great dreadnought of the Dreadbots? It came and tried to take the planet, and the Empire and the smugglers joined forces to repel it, but it was a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
All retreated, and this planet was abandoned. So these Dreadbots could be remnants from that.
I'm sure. And I'm sure they are, and I'm sure that when they built these things, they built them a little too smart. Too much of their own artificial intelligence. All right, well, I think it's time
Thank you.
I go from here. I hope you do enjoy your dinner. I'll make sure that Pastor Scott will come in and chat with you from time to time, see how you're doing.
I think I'd like that.
Okay. You have a blessed night. Enjoy the rest of your meal, and I leave.
Like I went. Slow the door on her.
I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Oh, I said I just never liked it before.
What was that? Never liked what?
Like?
Hmm?
Like?
Like?
Yeah. I never liked before.
Oh, before. Oh, you're liking things now. It's new to you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Good. That's a good feeling.
But you wouldn't happen to have any of the red juice.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think the red juice is going to do you any good. But
Okay.
I think you're on the right track to a much better and more productive life for yourself.
What about low carb ice cream?
Let me talk to Hawk.
Tell you that.
All right.
Yeah. I go back to Hawther. Where's Hawther at? I
He's-
spent some time with the
He's trying to break into this gun platform, the electronic door
goodness.
there.
What was her name again? I forgot her name. Athos or
Athassel?
Athassel. I was talking with Athassel, and she doesn't know much about the the Nexus plotter that we really don't already know. But I do believe that her heart is being softened to the gospel, which is always good news. So I may not have gained much information, but I believe she's on the right track.
Okay.
I'm going to say that Hawthor is eating dinner with the pastor.
Okay.
the pastor says, like they're in this room. Not everyone's there, obviously, but
Yeah.
some of these people out just because it looks a little too confusing. So the pastor, I was going to say something. Darn it. Ugh. Oh, yes. I've heard that you all acquired a med lab, and I was hoping we could install that here at the station, here on this platform.
The more I do, and I want to give it to you, Pastor Scott, but the more I think it's going to be a bad temptation for backsliding for your Red Colts and Ephesus. I keep forgetting her name.
Vassal.
Vassal. I think it's going to be bad temptation for Thassel and the ex-Red Cult members. I'm a little concerned that it may cause them to backslide.
Oh, roll that. That's actually really good. So you're going to go up against him, but I'm going to give you a plus D6 to that. That's a
What am I rolling with? My
Social.
society?
Yeah.
Social. Yeah. You said plus D6?
Yep, plus D6. Oh, no,
13.
no. D20,
Oh,
right? Plus D6.
I missed one. Yeah, I think I just
Just
D20, D6 minus 2. Ooh, 20.
I'm just going to give it to you. He's all, well, we could sure use a med lab, but yeah, you're right. That one, it's all painted red and it looks kind of like a shrine. Or
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. I mean, we could use it definitely as a med lab here and convert it, but it is the one that made their drugs. Yes, I think you're right. It's definitely a temptation to have that around. We should probably get one that doesn't look like that at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, you guys can keep that and figure out what you can do with it. Sure, but yeah, definitely, I think you're right. Get that. That probably shouldn't remove that from this place. So,
Yeah.
what do you know? That's your med lab or whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah. So Thassel is her heart is being softened. She is expecting you to come by and chat with her from time to time. But
Yes.
I do believe that she is coming off the drug and that the Lord is doing a work on her.
Well done, Mandara. I'm very grateful for you trying, and that really does help us a lot. Because she was going to be the most difficult one, and I'm impressed that you softened her heart. Thank
Not
you.
me. The Lord Jesus Christ did it through me.
Yeah. Amen to that. Amen to that. I gotta turn my voice up. I've got my mic is. I turned it really low, like not sensitive at all.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go ahead and let's try John again. Let's try Dale again.
Yeah.
For the fun of it. Where are you at? That's how much ever time has passed. Okay. Let's do your roll again. It's a 14 now. A little less
Let's see how this works.
difficulty, but I'm lowering down the potential stuff because you damaged some of the wirings.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, come on!
Poor Dell.
Wow, I think we got a bunch of low tech left after that. You can see some of the really delicate molecular boards in there going.
Yeah, at this point, Dell's just gonna throw all the dreadlock corpses away. And go.
Gets jettisoned out of the ship.
Pretty much.
I'll give you one more roll after that, unless you don't want that roll. But
I'm willing to.
all right, let's. Got to move back to the other guys, and then we can come back to you again.
right.
I mean, unless they're not doing anything. What are you all doing in the next towards evening?
I guess
Nighttime.
I'm kind of wrapped up. Can I make my way back up to our ship?
Yep. Author, you too?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and let your cigar is burnt down, so you only got a D4 left. Or no, you have a D6, yeah.
All right.
But where are you going? Okay. You're just jetpacking it over there, I see.
Yep.
All right. This med pack here is not going to, without serious engineering, fit in your med lab. It's its own med lab. But it's,
Will it fit in that back room for now?
yeah.
Back here?
Yeah.
I think we'll just keep
or in the
everything
cargo hold or whatever.
out. We figure it out.
This is a cargo area, or this is actually a work like a vehicle bay, but it's cargo too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
that makes sense. So I walk in, I take a look at what Dell's doing. I said, "How's it going, Dell?"
First off, you're definitely smelling the cigar smoke, and you're definitely seeing Dell just getting more frustrated as he's working on the Dreadbots.
So at least it's the cigar's almost finished. But I walk up, I put my hand on his shoulder, and bud, just take a breather, relax.
I'm going to
You
point a
got
screwdriver
this.
right at Manabrow's throat and say, "Unless you want this in you, leave me be."
And I allow him to put the screwdriver to my neck a little bit, and then I still give him a blessing, and I give him a die rank because I just got blessing. I've been wanting to do that for a while.
Bless you, brother.
I bless you.
I pray for you.
So that I'll give him 1 rank jump. Got me down to 2. So he's got another
Give him
D4. Oh, I'll give him 2. I'll give you 2. You get a D6, an extra D6. I just don't have a lot of points. That's why I was trying to salvage him just in case.
So that will put me at D10 then.
You see?
Okay.
You got this, brother.
All right. I think Hawthorne's
If
going to
I
bed
don't
or
get
something.
this, I am jettisoning these 2 Dreadbot corpses out into deep space.
Well, the other one is not a dreadbot. The other one is a
Security.
security bot. That was you got from the Red Cult. They had that going. And it's simpler than the dreadbot.
Either way, I'm jettisoning both those if I don't get anything from either one.
All right. So roll one last time for the dreadbot, and it's a 16. All right. So roll a D4. Two. Double scrap. You get roll a D4 again. 8 scrap. You get 8 scrap out of the dreadbot.
Hey, it works. I got something
You got
out
something.
of it.
I'll put it on the transport supplies, unless you want to. Oh, I don't even have scrap. Oh, there it is.
I know we're not thinking about this right now, but I was
There is a Nexus plotter out there.
just kind of concerned about food. How we're gonna get food for later.
I think we have rations on the ship, don't we? And on the
Yeah,
ship.
but not much. We got like 27, I think.
38. Now, how I play that out is I probably should. Well, how I play that out is since you're next to the church, I don't subtract
from the
any supplies from you because you're right there. But as you go off in other worlds, I only reduce the rations during roleplay if you do something specific, like give somebody a candy bar or whatever. Or I'll randomly roll to see if you expend any. But on a day-to-day basis, I assume that you go down to a planet and get some rations to like normally. So I don't take those down regularly. Only for extenuating circumstances does that ration number go down. And then if it does, I tell you, oh, you guys are getting low, so or you guys figure it out when I start taking them off, and then you guys have to role play out getting some rations. Or you could get more now. That's that's fine too. But if you open up the supply icon right here, you can see your supplies, and like you only have 2 high tech, you only have 6 low tech right now. You guys might have gathered stuff, by the way, so you might have some on your character sheets too.
Oh yeah, I think I have something on my character sheet actually.
Well, it says.
I go over to Dell and I gave him. I have a Dreadbot sample. I'm just gonna give it to Dell. I forget when I got that, but I've been having it in my pocket apparently for a while.
I'm a
Dreadbot
little
sample.
confused. It says in
Maybe
the
figure this out.
in the supplies for the transport.
Yeah.
It says rations 38, and then down below it in the box below it, it says 16 rations as well.
Oh, I think someone might have grabbed that, so let's just put that in under rations.
All right.
You want to do that? Or I'll do it. Let's see. 38, 44. Yeah, that's not supposed to be there.
I keep wanting to save up my glory points so I can put them into intellect, but things always keep popping up to where I need to use them almost immediately.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to use up my 2 glory points to put them to get salvage out of this.
Wait, glory points as in increasing your salvage skill?
To get the first one will be getting the salvage skill, and then it will be increasing it to another die rank.
So you should spend 2 glory points.
Yes.
Well,
one to
okay.
open it up and then one to add a die rank.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to actually change that a bit. Salvage is for when you're looking around, but if you're trying to disassemble a robot, so I would do a reverse engineer or disassemble skill or something like that. If you want to do it specifically versus robots, I use the salvage table, but I'm doing it based off of you reverse engineering the robot, or disassembling the robot. Do you have robotics?
Don't, but I should.
Yeah, if you have like robot engineering or something like that, then I would use that skill for this, because it's not salvaging. You're not salvaging. To me, salvage is looking around and trying to find stuff in the junk.
In a cave.
Or wherever. But you're trying to actually disassemble this thing to get salvage.
I think disassembly would be a better option instead of just robotics.
Yeah. Disassemble. Well, we should disassemble robots, because there'll be a lot of robots. You'll be finding. So if you want to, I would say disassemble robot or disassemble ship or disassemble weapon, and then I'll definitely use that as your skill to get salvage out of those things.
Well, let's try and deal with that dreadbot sample now.
Well, no, okay. The dreadbot sample is as is. It's just basically at this point a trophy.
I thought maybe it was something maybe he could use for.
It's really a trophy. You should probably put that down. So, I mean, you could, put it on your armor, or you show it off, or impress somebody, that kind of thing. That's what that is.
Oh yeah, put it on my armor.
I'll hand it back to Mandelbrot and say, keep it for now.
All right.
If I plan on getting anything from robots, I need actual robots, not trophies.
Fair enough.
Well, you got that other robot there. The Combot, if you want to try to disassemble that one. I don't know did you choose this disassemble skill?
Yep, let's do it that way.
Okay, put down yeah, so disassemble robot, what, plus D4 or plus D6?
It's at D6.
Okay. Let me write down that. And I want it to be, for skills, I want it to be very specific, like robot or, like toaster. Disassemble toasters. Or, not that much, but.
Fair. plus what's on the ship will turn that D6 into a D8.
Correct. Oh, and your tools too. So D10. And its difficulty is a 14.
Ooh,
There we go.
Almost an 20. Okay. All right. So roll. Wow. D12. And you also have another D6, but we'll hold off on that for a sec. Roll a D12. 9.
Nice. Now for that D6.
3. Okay.
3.
Roll a D12 again, though. Plus the 3. Roll the D12 again. So 5 and 3 is 8. So 4. You pull out of there 4 fusion cells. 4
Ooh.
working fusion cells out of that combo.
That's pretty fancy.
I didn't know
I
it
don't
had
know what
4,
it is, but it sounds good.
4. The fusion cells are they're on your. You can use them to refuel your ship, or you can use one for a transport, I don't know how many the transport needs. The transport refuels at 10, and that will only come up when I roll it to test you guys, or in my supply test. That'll come up. It doesn't come up just for anything and everything. So I'll add that to the stock. I only take out fusion cells for specific things in the game, like you guys use one up here because of whatever, but You have so far. You haven't done anything. All right.
Well, I'm pretty sure robotics is going to be needed for power armor, so.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think
I
it's
go with
even
Dell.
in the phone book. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, your ship right now. Your ship right now has it has 12. It's running on 12. So I could take off one, and you got to replenish one of them or something. All right. So that's that bot. That was what you got out of that.
Yeah. Dale, those fusion cells are pretty cool. But I'm wondering, do you think it's time maybe to hit those comms and see where that Nexus plotter may be at?
Yeah, what's the weather like outside?
Icy. It's cold. I don't know.
Well, you're above it. You're in orbit,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there's no weather.
Yeah.
Is there clouds covering the flotsam?
Oh, down below, yeah.
Then there's no need for it.
Well, I mean, it could be down there, but when you guys dealt with it before, it was above the clouds, in orbit.
I just want to make sure it isn't coming our way if it had a way to track us.
Yeah, and the scattered platforms are above the clouds as well. Oddly,
I want to make sure our friends at the church are
platforms.
safe.
The church is under the clouds,
Yeah.
but the gravity
That's
there
what
is
I
a
was
little.
referring to.
Yeah, the gravity there is a little stronger, so the platforms can't stay there unless you have a gravity well, which is what that platform has.
Right.
So I'm gonna turn to Mandelbrath and say, as long as there's cloud cover covering the church flotsam, then there's no reason to go for the comms.
Okay. I just worry maybe they're smarter than we're giving them credit for.
Don't you remember the last time when we dealt with that other flotsam when we had those dreadbots? I tried to go through to see if the Nexus floater was up there, and I couldn't get through.
Hmm.
Yeah, if there's cloud cover, then that's going to shield the church from being spotted by the Nexus floater.
Okay. If you feel the church is safe, it might be time for us to be moving on.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe,
and just so you know, they have to go above the clouds on either their shuttle or their transport to get
Yeah.
to any of the toga platforms to evangelize. So they do have to go above and are exposed. Just to be clear on that.
They got neutralized.
How many kids you got? 17? So I said 17?
4. She had a basketball game today.
Oh,
And I
cool.
won.
She
Won?
scored a goal.
Yeah, and I scored a goal and I won.
And they won. She scored a goal and she won. First game.
Awesome.
I'm number 10. All right, guys, come on out. Out. Let's go.
Love you, bye.
I had to survive. My both daughters went through basketball.
Oh, yeah.
It was rough.
All right, goodbye. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. All right. So you guys, yeah. What do you do? What are you guys gonna do?
Do we want to check with Pastor Scott, see if there's any more work for us to do? Maybe this is a suggestion for a heading, or if he feels safe.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think we should ask him.
All right, back down to the platform.
All right. Anything else you want to do on the ship before you go back down?
I never said
Do you want to tie up Flint while he's still asleep, or
Oh, yeah.
joke?
Let's tie his shoelaces together and put some whipped cream in his hand and tickle his nose.
Why do you want to do that to Flint?
That's how we show we love him.
That doesn't look like love to me, my guy.
Oh, it does.
Okay,
All right,
heading
fine,
back
fine.
down. As you head back down, you're attacked by.
The Nexus plotter. I knew it.
All right. So for you go to have breakfast down there, hoping their food will be better than yours.
So it's a new day.
Yep.
So is this a good time to re-roll my faith points?
Sure. Yeah. 2. Yeah, pastor's there. So what? So what have you all decided you're going to do next?
Well, that's what we're coming to talk to you about, Pastor Scott. Is there anything else you guys think that you could use our services for? Or you guys feeling safe right now? Is there anything else you need? Any more tech, rations? Is there anything that the church needs before maybe time for us to depart?
The answer to all those is yes. Boy, we could use your help here on many levels. We could also use as many supplies as we can get. And we could use you doing many things here. So that's the answer. But obviously, you'll have a mission parameters that are different from ours. Ours is to minister the church and strengthen it. Yours is obviously to go out and try to plant churches and notify HQ to send out other ministers. So if that's what you want to do, you can do that. We are concerned about that Nexus plotter. That it's going to slow us down and make us incredibly cautious going to the platforms and visiting the togas. So that's something. Well, we'll deal with if you think you need to leave. We may have to call you back at some point, but if you do leave, concerning that or anything else, and we don't know about those smugglers and what their issues, we do have a galactic map here if you want to take a look at it and what we do know of the area.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't hurt to look at the galactic map.
Okay.
Is there any suggestion of a warmer planet with beaches and some water?
Well, here's what we know.
Just kidding. It's been cold here. I need to get away from the cold.
You all here?
Yes.
All right.
Bernard Star.
You all are at Bernard Star. Now, what we do know about is what they seem to be calling 10-6er is there's actually 3 planets here, or settlements, that we heard about from the locals. Is that there seems to be one called, now we don't know much about it. The smugglers probably know more than we do, but one is an arid planet called Raptor or something. The other one is a ocean world that seems to have heavy trade. What's it called, dear? It's called... I forgot. I just did it. I just looked at it. Sulaqua, an ocean world. And the other one over there at 10-6er is, we think it's a space station at the third one. But we don't know too much about it, where they do some trading or something. So that planet, that area does sound like a pretty established. We have heard that they talk about some sort of corporation over here at Leyland. Some sort of station or corporation or something that runs that.
Corporation, what do they do?
Mining or something?
Oh, mining corporation.
And now obviously this is a double star, so what we've been hearing there is that they think that the dreadbots might have a dreadnought over there between those double stars, because it's very difficult for life to be around 2 stars, but not difficult for dreadbots.
Right.
So they could be there, or they could be, of course, over here, as you can see, the color rod stations. Any of these twin stars. The other that we know about, let me check my notes here.
Master Scott's got notes.
I told you about the corporation. Yeah, that's the 3. And there's a couple. Oh. Let me see. Wolf 294. Wolf 294. Yeah, right here. Oh, okay. These ones we know a little bit about. At 294 and 359. Sounds a bit dodgy and dangerous. We think there's like a graveyard of ships or something in one of those. And one seems to be a pirate planet or smugglers, and that's where the smuggler ship kind of goes to back and forth from there and here and wherever else it goes, which is at 359. 359. And 294, well, we heard about that. Some kind of ocean world again, but a tribe of, I think they called them Sharkmen. Or
Ooh.
a world of Sharkmen, tribe,
Yeah.
a Salachi. Don't sound like the safest types to visit at the moment, but anyway, that's all we know of this tough, harsh. Maybe it was a good thing that we were hidden it in Earth, but that's what we know.
Just for my own curiosity, where is Earth on this star map?
Right here.
Oh, it's the center of the universe.
And you know the Earth and the Milky Way do appear to be around the center of the known universe, because all the
God created it.
all the stars and everything seem to be going out from this direction, in all directions. Just FYI.
All right, gentlemen. What are y'all thinking? We could either move on, or we could probably try to take care of this Nexus plotter. But I mean, there's probably always going to be a Nexus plotter.
Yeah.
We take one out, and it may just start a war with the Dreadbots if we keep taking them out too much.
Only reason
They might
why-
miss 3 of them, but if they start missing a whole Nexus plotter, they might send a whole armada to Flotsam.
Yes, well, the only reason why I'm not comfortable with taking out a Nexus plotter is simply we don't have the firepower for it.
Right. So then, any suggestions where to go to next? Anything?
I wish I had more information about these places, but
Yeah.
even the
The one corporation planet seems good. We can definitely stock up on some supplies.
I was thinking either that or the over by Leyland.
that's the corporation.
Oh, that's the corporation.
Yeah, that was the mining.
Well,
corporation.
which one was the one that had trading?
Trading was Wolf 1061.
Oh, it's Wolf 1061. Okay. Yeah, either Wolf 1061 or Leyland.
I'm good with either one. I mean, if we go to 1061, there's 2 planets and I think another station in that
yeah.
area.
I think one of them has a merchant space station at 10-6.
Mhm.
What's it called? It's called 10-6?
So, quick question: if we go to
10-6,
places like-
Triad of Sand, Sea, and Space. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Are we as far as do we stand out as Christians? Are we just is our presence going to be a threat if we go to like a trading platform or like a trading station? If we just step out onto it, are we going to be kind of like, oh, the Christians are here, or is it like unknown that we're Christians?
No, Christianity is not known at all.
Okay.
By the,
So we can go to the space stations and kind of go to the trading marts and then not be be threatened for being there.
yeah, you could be, but the only
But
the only
not for that.
you're
Not
not
for the
going
direct
to be
reason.
like regulation codes or citizenship is only in the Empire that you have
Yeah.
to fear. The rest of this area is all remnants
Right.
and scattered.
Yeah.
So there's no unified system of codes or jurisdiction.
Yeah. I just want to make just that like we can go to the trading posts that aren't obviously because there's no Christian stations.
We do,
So we can go there and not be a direct threat because of our mission.
Yeah, you know that these places are all going to be lost remnants. Down here, down to the south is the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you go there, you're going to have some code, secret codes or
Clearance
piracy or whatever to get through. Possibly.
No, is there a possibility the trading station has cigars for Dell? Or is that an Earth only Christian thing?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We could always ask Earth to bring a delivery. Well, the next time you plant a church, you can ask them when they bring their missionaries or the ministers to perhaps you could get a favor off of them to bring cigars.
For Dell, of course. Manduvar doesn't smoke. He doesn't like the smoke. It's bad.
So
That quite clear.
So the pastor's like, "Oh, I hate to ask or encourage you, but where do you think you want to go?"
I think visiting the trading space station would be a fun visit,
Yeah.
and we can stock up on supplies. If there's anything Dell needs for building a
Information,
specific power
too.
armor suit for a specific Mandu, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm sorry. I'm you're talking to me, not them. Sorry.
Well, in general, for
I
everybody.
keep thinking I can multitask and I cannot. You know.
Fair enough.
Okay. So what'd you say? Sorry.
Well, I was kind of did the group that we can go to the trading space station and see if we could find parts for building a powered armor.
Right.
For Mandu.
Yep.
And then there's 2 other planets there too that we could.
Yeah.
Start
So
checking
you're
out.
going to go to 10-6, which has the 3 planets, and they're all very close to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's any objections, are you guys good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh, we lost you, Dell.
Need to make an addendum to that. Get a book on building powered armor.
You know, you got the skills. I want to put your skills to use.
My skills aren't quite that good.
But they can be.
Why do you think I asked for a book?
Well,
They don't have books, by the way. Books.
they have tablets.
Yeah, books are the printed word is what we've known throughout the empire is illegal.
Evil?
Illegal.
Oh, illegal.
Part of the Empire now, are we?
No, we're not. But the culture of the galaxies, they just don't know about books. We have to teach them.
Well, this is just peachy.
But they have data pads that'll have what you want as
Yeah.
well. For sure.
Just anything will do at this point.
All right. So you are going to be heading to 10-6. Okay. I'm going to get busy. Oh, man. We want to... Do you guys want to jump in next Tuesday?
What?
Before Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right. Thanksgiving is on Thursday.
Did you guys mention that in the Discord?
Oh, is that what you were talking about? I was wondering what that was
Yeah.
about.
If not, that's fine. We just got to skip next week. But
I'm fine for Tuesday.
Mandu's in. Should be fine.
After I haven't worked.
Yeah, because it's Thanksgiving week. My normal Tuesday activity is canceled for the week.
Fine with Tuesday or skipping.
what's that, John?
I'm fine with Tuesday
Fine.
or skipping.
Yeah, you three. I'll see if Jerry can make it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Okay. So ends this episode, I suppose. We'll just end it there because you guys are gonna.
You
head
got a
out.
lot of work ahead of you.
Well, I got a lot of it done. I just want to
Yeah, I think we're planning to go to the
Or-
space station.
space station
too.
first. Okay.
Yeah, see the trading mart.
I got to put a lot of deadly things in there. Traps, in a
Throw
space,
some-
in a merchant space, in a space mart.
The Walmart in space.
Yeah.
We got as much scrap and low tech as you want. High tech? No, we don't have any high tech.
No.
Nothing above a plus T4.
Oh man. Well, hey, this was a good session. I got me a blessing. I can bless people now.
All right, you guys are going to start to move out. Unless the pastor drags you back in, pulls you back in.
Yeah, that's what you keep doing. we're about to leave. Oh wait, can you do this?
Yeah, that's what
Say-
pastors do,
All
right?
right, see you later. Oh wait, before you go,
Could you volunteer for this session, please?
we're
Yeah,
having
you
a
say you want to
potluck. Do you
push
mind
us
bringing a
out.
dish?
Yeah, you say you want to push us out, but you keep dragging us back in. You're sending mixed signals.
That's what pastors do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm trying to teach you all, or we're trying to teach the world what Christians do.
We
All right.
smash robots and do things with
Evangelize witches.
the- right? Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and I gotta figure out how to role play them too with that,
Yeah. As soon as I got in there, I'm like, you probably wasn't ready for this.
Like, I just gotta keep it simple.
I just realized there's something I wanted to say in character to Amanda, bro. So what did you think of doing with that med lab that we got?
Is there? I mean, we could use medicine maybe if one of us wants to take a look into, or is it something we could repurpose into something else, something more useful for the things that we do on mission?
I was asking whether you gave it to the church or not.
No, we kept it. I thought it was a bad idea for the church
Yeah.
to. It might cause some of the red cult members and the witch to backslide, and I thought that would be very.
All right.
Because
well,
like,
Let's get them all set up there.
They
Get 'em
might
all
sober
this
up.
and then put a temptation right in front of their face.
They might sober up, and with that lab being there, they could be tempted to go after it. So,
So it is currently ours.
Well, then in that case, let me look at it. Maybe I can reverse engineer something right quick as soon as I have the parts for it.
You have a med lab plus D4 already, or that's what you have right now, which is a nicely stocked med lab.
Well, can he break it down and make it a D6? I don't know. Just an idea.
No, not dismantling it.
Well, I'm saying just to kind of dismantle it, but rebuild it into our med lab to kind of boost it.
My idea was to actually reverse engineer it and make one for the church.
That
Oh, just to make it not red cultish?
Exactly.
yeah, that would be a super hard, not impossible, but definitely hard. And I would say it's an intellect thing, not a tech thing, because it's more of like an
Which is
engineer.
what I've been trying to save my glory points for, but something always comes up and
All right,
takes it
buy
away.
Yeah, that would be a really hard roll. I'm just gonna. It's a very valuable piece of equipment you have there.
It may be worth something when we go to the trading platform. We could probably get what's the currency?
The currency is barter.
Bar. Oh, just straight barter. Is there like a cash system at all? Or
No.
gold?
There is, but I'm not. It's just sort of like
Yeah, I was just
role
curious.
playing.
More
So I'll explain it to you. You have a trade skill and a wealth, and the items that you want to barter. So all those combine as die ranks, and they all totally like D12. You can have a D12 and a D8, and and
So we
when you,
actually won't have like a gold count. for
right,
our
no
own
gold
person.
count. I just give you die ranks, and they keep going. And you're going to go up against whatever you want and whatever the merchant is. So you
Right.
basically whoever rolls highest.
Yeah.
So if you're going to give them the med lab plus your trade skill, your social, and whatever other wealth you give him versus his item, whatever its trade I get. Like I'll say like a laser rifle is a D12 to buy. So I give them a D12 against you, trying to beat that number.
Yeah.
So it kind of works like that. I'm trying that out. I'm kind of curious. Maybe I could go
Yeah.
back to just like credits or something, space credits.
That's what I was thinking. It was like a space credit thing.
Yeah, but I wanted to, in the Apocalypse one, I knew there wasn't any money, so I wanted to figure out a way to do a barter system. And then I've just
Yeah.
carried it over to this because I figured they're all in space. They're all just bartering.
I'm sure there's probably some currency floating around for
Yeah.
like Empire currency.
Yeah, there is. And even like in the game, I would say you guys, you'll see it. But barter is totally open. They're open for barter. But yeah, I haven't done any, what cost credits in the game.
Yeah. Space credits.
So yeah, that's a skill too, trade skill. You guys could literally get a trade skill if you want. Start. I can sell you a broken
I'd have to
toaster.
I really got to work on my my society if I'm going to do
See?
any of that. Well, actually, I should because I do talk too much.
You're actually, yeah, you're turning into a preacher
Talks
here.
too much. Yeah, and that -2 doesn't really help.
And, you know, yeah, you're going to have -2. You probably want to get that up, but you could just counter it with your skill, too, whatever your skill would be.
Oh yeah.
So you can overcome your traits
Yes.
like I do. All right, guys. This is kind of exciting now. You guys will be heading out now.
Yeah.
Christians in space!
Space.
Onward, Christian soldiers into space. We're going to evangelize those aliens.
Yeah. No aliens. The atheists mutated to peoples.
Alienish. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Good night.
Okay.
All right. Night.
Good night.